Welcome to the first ever episode of The Birth of Us. I'm Audrey.
And I'm Erica.
We're going to be introducing ourselves. This is just an introduction episode, talking about who we are, where we're from, our goals with this podcast, where we want it to go, just a little stuff about us. The episodes after this should be pretty interesting. So we do have Instagram and TikTok. They're both the same. _ all lowercase, The Birth of Us.
We're already getting I'm 21. My birthday is this Friday. I'll be turning 22.
Interesting.
Thank you. Yeah.
I am 20. I just turned 20 in October. And I currently am engaged.
Yeah. I'm married.
I'm engaged to my fiance of 5 years, which we haven't been engaged for 5 years, but we've been together for 5 years. He proposed in July. So, we're getting married this March, and I'm super excited. Probably will be talking about that on one of our future podcasts closer to time. Anything else you would like to add? Okay, so we are sisters. Obviously, she's older than me. We're not in high school anymore. She graduated in 23. I graduated in 24. We are both unemployed, and we'll get to what's kind of sparked the idea of this podcast in a little bit.
Live in a little small town
in Arkansas.
And we wanted to give this a try.
What do we talk about?
So what we want to do on this podcast, we have some links. That doesn't sound good.
We were sitting on her couch like an hour ago, and how funny would it be if we started a podcast? And she said something like, The Birth of Us. And I looked at her and was like, oh my god, that's the name of the podcast, because it's the birth of our podcast.
So, I dug this old boy out of underneath my bed. Anyways, I dug this out from underneath my bed. The mic.
Yeah, we are currently sitting in her kitchen. If you can hear anybody talking, it's her husband. He won't. So.
Alright. Which, I bought this on Shein. I didn't know how to use it, so I just threw it under my bed. And then, are you good? And then,
yeah, she was like, I told her, I was like, hey, we should start a podcast, and then blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I already have a mic. So she pulled this out from under her bed, and she didn't know how to use it. And so I was like, I figured out how to use it, and now it works. Anyway, so where we want this channel to go, we're just bored, so we are just doing this for fun.
Unemployed.
And because I also think that we truly are some of the funniest people, so why not film it and post it?
Yeah. Make it viral. I need to
we do have this link on our Instagram. It takes you to a Google form. It's completely anonymous. But for our next episode, or a couple episodes down the road when we gain a following, we're hoping that we can get a couple people to send in crazy anonymous confessions about anything, not even about yourself. It could be about people that you know, or people that you don't even know, just drama that you've heard about. Because we live in a very small town, so we know that a lot of people are going to see this that we know. So we're hoping that maybe that will spark something. So if you want to send in a crazy confession that you want to hear us talk about and post on the internet, you can go to our Instagram and click on the link, and it will take you to an anonymous Google form link. And it's completely anonymous. We cannot see. We already tested it and everything. We cannot see who sent in what. And also, if you click on the links in our Instagram, it takes you to our YouTube channel. So if you subscribe to that, this is where this video will be posted. On our YouTube channel, which is also The Birth of Us. I do want the next topic, after we are introducing ourselves, what I have on here is to just kind of talk about maybe some of our favorite influencers, who we look up to, and where we kind of get our sense of humor, where I get my sense of humor from. I love...
Pause. I don't really get my sense of humor from anything.
It just comes all naturally.
Yeah.
You know, it's all naturally, but who I think I resonate with, who has the same sense of humor as me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Peyton King, the Measley brothers, they are my favorite. Max is so funny. Every time he's on screen, I laugh. So I love watching their videos. I also love, obviously, the Sterniolo triplets. And my favorite TikTok creator, I would say at the moment, her name is Sayla. I don't know her last name, but I love her. I think she's so funny. I just love her so much. So that's who my favorite influencer is, but...
I do not really watch, like, YouTube. The only really YouTuber that I watch is Safe Space ASMR. And that's when I go to bed at night.
I watch ASMR when I go to bed sometimes. I used to watch it every single night, but here recently I have just been super exhausted when I go to bed, so I haven't needed to watch ASMR videos.
Yeah, but also I just like ASMR videos. So I watch Safe Space ASMR and I really like her. So I watch her YouTube videos. And then I like Kristen Savage. Love her. And I love them. They're hilarious. I just love her. I feel like we could be best friends.
No. Same with me and Sayla. Like, I feel like you put me and Sayla in a room, we would be unstoppable if we were friends. She is so freaking funny. One time I sent her a GIF on TikTok Live, and she said my name.
Oh.
She said my name. This is Sayla. I don't know, like, if you can see anything. I've been a follower of her since her very first account, when she had, like, 200,000 followers. And then it got hacked, so she had to make a completely new account. I have literally been here since day one for her. Like, I love her so much. She's so freaking funny. She makes me laugh in every single video she posts.
I also like Haley Ray. She is so cute, and I love watching her videos. She makes me laugh. Anyways, and then, of course, Mama C.
Also, our mom also posts on social media. She does cooking videos and kind of just, like, anything, like, get ready with me, spend the day with me, cleaning videos. I am going to be honest. I don't know her at.
It's cooking for the holidays.
Okay, that's what it is. I completely forgot. I knew it had something to do with our name.
I know it because I stalk her when I'm trying to figure out how to cook. Because I suck.
And she has, like, 33,000 followers on there, like 33K.
Shout out, Mama.
She has, like, 15K on Facebook. So if you guys want some really yummy recipes, I highly suggest going and following her. But follow us first.
Wow.
And then go over there.
Brutal.
Search her up. Hit that follow button.
If you think we're funny, she's quite funny too. I edit her videos, so.
An anonymous confession in. And somebody had anonymously sent us, because we had told somebody. So I guess we actually know who sent this confession in. They said they slept with their cousin. They said they slept with their cousin. I actually do know somebody that slept with their cousin.
Oh, Lord.
I do know somebody that
wait.
slept with their cousin. No, but I wouldn't doubt it.
Okay.
I can tell you their name.
Okay. Wait, the mic could probably pick it up.
Yep.
Oh,
She slept
my.
with her cousin.
Oh, my Lord.
And she's married now. If you
And
didn't know that. And she has a
big
baby on the
pregnant.
way. Let's have one from cousin number 2. Have you ever heard of a poop count?
I'm just going to say no.
Okay, so last year, at the end of the year, somebody had posted, it was some guy, had posted on his TikTok that he had documented or kept track of all the times he had pooped in 2024. So, when the clock struck midnight at January 1st, 2025, I have kept track of my poops.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's why you have pictures in your phone of your crab.
No! I don't. But I have been documenting.
That wasn't not so much anonymous confession.
I literally have, I can show you guys. It's in my notes app for every single month. How many times I pooped in that month.
That's effort.
Commitment. Commitment. Since January 1st. It's literally titled 2025 Poop Count.
Wow. Poop count. Year 1.
So,
She may continue, she may not.
in 2024, I started at how many times I cried.
Aww.
But I never finished it. Because I forgot about that one.
She just quit crying.
Or-
Maybe I'm really just yelling into this sweet little fuzzball.
Try to seduce the mic.
Follow us.
What?
We need to know what y'all want to see.
Yeah.
We need to know what y'all want to see, what you want us to talk about. You need to send in your confessions, even if it's fake. We need a good laugh.
You need to DM us things that you want to hear us talk about, people, celebrities you want to see us talk about, questions you may have for us about ourselves. Please DM them to us.
And we will put, like, our social media handles and the captions and everything. Top secret.
So you
have to follow to know.
If you want to know what we're working on, you need to subscribe and follow our socials.
We need stories.
Our worst customer service experiences.
Okay, yeah, I got something that I could say. But you can go first if you do.
Okay. Let me clear the pipes. All pipes. So we used to work the same job. I was a cashier for a long time.
I was too.
And so while I was up front, I would have all these terrible interactions with older men.
She just got them really sexy green eyes.
Anyways, I have such a bad memory. But I remember one day a guy had come in. He got like 1 or 2 things.
But I remember one.
And I was wearing a sweatshirt that he really liked apparently. And he was like, I really like your sweatshirt. I was like, oh, thank you so much. I thought he was being genuine. And he goes, yeah, I really like what's under it too. Hinting at my girlies. And I immediately like laughed out of like shock and like, oh my God, what do I say to that? And I looked down and he was wearing a wedding ring. He literally had a ring on. And I was like, oh, you are disgusting. And as soon as he left, I immediately ran to her because she was in the break room. And so I immediately ran to her in the break room. And I told her everything that happened. And I was so shook and like, I was so like, oh my, like I was disturbed. And I was scared. And so I was visibly shaking. And so I literally just sat in the break room for like 20 minutes because I did not want to go back to the registers. And that's the most recent one that I can think of. There was one that happened to me when I first started working there when a guy commented on my eyes. Do you remember that? I can't remember the story, but he commented something about my eyes and something weird.
I have a story. He bought a toilet plunger and he comes up to the register. At this time, I was a cashier, which I was always kind of a cashier, but I was mainly a department head over a specific department in the store. And when I was checking him out, ringing up his items, he forgot something, so he had to run back, and then come to find out it was a toilet plunger that he forgot. And
I didn't even know we sold toilet plungers.
And in plumbing. And
Obvi.
And he came back with a toilet plunger, and he started making motions towards my girlies. And he said, and I said, like, seriously, I didn't say nothing. And then I, like, looked at my computer, and he's, like, making awkward motions towards me, looking at me weird. So there's that one. And also, I'm assuming this weird crackhead wanted a hug because he wanted to feel something on him, if you get what I mean.
One time I had the same crackhead. I was, like, ringing up his stuff, and I could just feel him looking at me. And he asked me, he was like, do you got a boyfriend? And I like put my hand on the table because I had a ring on. And I was like, yeah, I do. And then he was like, oh, okay, like, he was just wondering, like, blah, blah, blah.
And this same crackhead asked me if he wanted to go watch fireworks with me. Or if I would come home
I've seen him walking across the street today, like, in front of Taco Bell. No, in front of McDonald's. He was just, like, walking across the road. Yeah.
Small town crackheads.
Yep. If you have any stories about small town crackheads, you should
put them in the crazy stories. Link in Insta bio.
Maybe if I can finish my sentence. You should submit them to our Instagram, to our anonymous confessions.
That's what I just said.
The link will... Yeah, but you cut me off. The link will always be there. We will never take it down. It will be there for, like, ever and ever until we decide to stop posting podcasts. Because we are going to try at least once a week in every podcast, because we might post 2 times a week, we don't know. in every podcast video, we're going to try to do like 10 minutes dedicated to reading confessions once a week.
I'm going to let her explain what she ate to make her really gassed.
And I'd love to take it from there.
Not only that, before she came over, she was in my car with me. She got out and she let one go.
Hang on, let me swallow.
And it lingered. I'm gonna take over and let you know what she ate. Don't eat it.
No, it's yummy. Okay. Okay, so my Walmart sells these dumplings. My Walmart sells these dumplings like over by the deli. Like I think that they package them themselves. And I love I love that kind of food. Like I guess it would be considered Korean or Japanese food. I love that kind of food. And so I had bought in some, and I'd put some Worcestershire sauce, I'd put some soy sauce, and some chili crisp oil. It was so good. And I had 6, like, of the dumplings. It came in a pack of 6. And ever since I ate those, why am I holding the mic? Ate those, I've had terrible gas, and it smells really, really bad.
I can vouch for that.
What's your favorite movie?
I don't... Tangled.
It's not DreamWorks. It's Disney.
Well, that's my favorite animation.
Okay.
It's cute. And it's maybe because I love the long hair. And this is what I got.
My favorite DreamWorks animation movie is gotta be all the Shrek movies. I'm a Shrek freak. I love Shrek. Like, not in a romantic way. I just love the movies. The movies are so great, and that's why I chose this cup. Because it was giving Shrek. I have Shrek everything. I have Shrek hoodie. I have Shrek action figures. I have Shrek socks. I've got Shrek. Anything you could imagine, I have it. I have a Shrek makeup palette. I have a Shrek headband for my makeup. I love the movie Shreks. Like, I love those movies. I would say my second favorite DreamWorks would have to be, obviously the Puss in Boots franchise, because it's basically the same thing as Shrek. And then How to Train Your Dragon. Love How to Train Your Dragon. The best movies. So happy they came out with the live action. It was so great. They did great casting for it. I'm so excited for the live action Moana. I think that's going to be great. They did a great job casting it. They actually look like the characters in the movies, how they're supposed to look. So I'm really excited to watch it. My favorite Disney princess, though, would have to be Ariel. So I was a little disappointed when the live action came out and it didn't look like the original. But the actors still did a really good job. The movie's great. I just wish that the actors looked like the original cast. That's the only thing that upsets me. Like, that's why I haven't watched the Snow White movie, which, I'm going to be honest, I very much dislike the Snow White, the live-action Snow White, like Rachel Zegler. I'm just not a fan of her. But I love the Hunger Games franchise. Like, oh my god, don't even get me started. So, I know she was Lucy Gray. I suffered through it. It's a great movie. I just don't like her as an actress. And I don't think she's a very nice human being either.
That you don't like her at all.
I think she's very rude to some people that she doesn't agree with or thinks that she might be better than. I just don't like her that much. She just doesn't seem like a genuine person. And I think her acting is, like, really forced. Like, she tries really, really hard. What would you say your favorite, like, of all time, like live action movie?
Really watch movies.
Oh, that was probably really loud.
I watch more series. The Vampire Diaries.
Mm-hmm. I've watched The Vampire Diaries. I'm on my 10th time right now. I'm also going to Covington, Georgia in March. Stranger Things?
Yes. Oh, my favorite.
It's good.
I love Stranger Things. I like watching TV shows more than movies. But I still like watching movies. But I don't, like, off the top of my head, I don't have a favorite. Alright, so we're going to end it right here. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Make sure to click the link in the bio of Instagram to give us your confessions. They're anonymous, no worries.
Really anonymous.
If it's a real confession, There's going to be no
We
names.
cannot find out who wrote it.
Unless you put your name.
Right.
Like, type your name in the box.
Stay tuned for our next podcast video. We want to try to post like 2 times a week, but we don't know how that will go. We're still trying to figure out this whole podcast thing. We literally came up with the idea 3 hours ago. So,
Not even.
We're still figuring this out. If you follow us on our mainstream social medias, please follow our podcast because we are super excited and we would love to keep posting. Anyways, the birth of us. Alright guys, that is it for this week's episode. If you would like to see more podcast episodes from us, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys, I don't know, whenever we do.
Whenever we decide to make another video.
I don't know what I'm doing with my hand. See you guys next time. Bye!